Hello there, happy Friday. It's Friday the 11th, I'm FX Blue, and this is the market brief. So are we just a couple of days away from no deal Brexit? It's looking pretty unlikely that a deal will be done by the Sunday deadline. So hey, if you're missing out on a little drama or chaos in your life, still not too late to go and get a job in logistics or customs. Be a busy old January for you, that's for sure. The market is still holding on to hope that a deal will be reached in the next 48 hours, but Boris has been on to warn of a very real possibility that we'll end up with an Australian-style deal. Now for me, the Aussie-style deal is a big concern. Not only do we get no trade deal, of course, but I think we might also end up with an average cricket team, no flair on the rugby pitch and zero banter. Ooh, talk about a bleak outlook. For now though, sterling is still holding up pretty comfortably around the 133 mark against the US dollar, and markets hope for news of a last minute deal. But this is just adding to the volatility risk though, so you know, if Sunday's decision is bad news, the opening Asian session could well be brutal. Over in the US, the economy is becoming pretty desperate for that stimulus package. Yesterday, weekly jobless claims rose from 716,000 to 853 new claims. Mnuchin was on to claim that good progress had been made, but the deal really can't come soon enough now. The good news is that the FDA approved the Pfizer vaccine, and that should provide a boost to global risk appetite, although we'll have to see what the uptake is like, and indeed how the US managed the supply chain challenges with that drug. Over in the Eurozone, as expected, the ECB added 500 billion euros to their asset purchase scheme. And despite the bank's desire for a weaker currency, the news actually prompted a slight recovery for the euro. Lagarde was on in a press conference and she's prepared to write off 2021. She only sees improvement in activity coming in the early stages of 2022. But it's also not clear whether or not she factored in a no-deal Brexit into her forecast. Either way though, the euro received a bit of a boost from all that, and euro dollar rose to around 122.40, which is about where we opened this morning. So that's it from me. Have a great weekend, and if you're thinking you might like to have a punt on no deal on sterling over the weekend, drop me a line. Let's talk tactics.
If you do not have a clue, then just tweet through and ask FX Blue.